Hey guys, what's up? Michael here. Welcome back to another video commentary. So this is going to be a little bit different today. It's been a while since my last video, and it's been even longer since I've just sat down in front of my microphone on my computer and just spoke over some gameplay. So one of my friends, Rhys, Rhys Bithell, Mr. Bithell, who's been in a few of my videos before, suggested I do a commentary series where I just ramble about anything that happens to be on my mind at the time of just at the time of recording this. So I've decided to do a little different to it, and decided to add in a face cam. So hello, internet world. This is the first time you've seen me on this channel as a human being and not just a voice, a miraculous voice that is has no face. But now I have a face, and I'm actually sporting my Internet Killed Television t-shirt that I got for Christmas, which is really cool. But unfortunately, they are going through a breakup at the moment, which is unfortunate. Charles and both Ali, oh dear, my hand. Both Charles and Ali are great people, and a big inspiration for me, I guess. He goes through a lot of shit, and I don't know. But anyway, on to the series. So, Rhys suggested I do a series about where I just ramble about whatever's on my mind. So here it goes. Here is the first episode. And if you guys enjoy it and want me to do more, don't forget to tell me down in the comments, because it will really help. So, yeah, in the background we've got some Titanfall gameplay. Don't ask me what map it is, I don't know the name of the map, but it did pretty good. You could say I was kind of camping in this middle area, but it seems to be the best flow of the map, so it would seem stupid to not use that to my advantage and kill everyone around this central area. So yes, but anyway, so with college work at the moment, that's the main reason why I have been uploading for the last couple of weeks, unfortunately. It's been getting very big work now. Like, I have my coursework in all three of my subjects that I study to finish and complete for 2 weeks as of the recording this, because this is Monday the 14th of April, and everything is due in the 28th of April, so that's really not very good. Well, it is good. I've nearly finished all of it, but I've just got to go through the next 2 weeks, slam hard on all my work, and hand in when it is required. And then it's the same with graphics as well. That's due in the 6th of May. But that's okay, that's not as bad. IT and computing, or computer science, that I do, my A-level courses, require a lot of writing, writing up and describing in screenshots of everything that I've done. Both of them have almost been finished, but it's just very time consuming, so that's unfortunate, I suppose, and all fun things like that. If you can see my eyes flickering, it's because I'm kind of switching between the gameplay and the webcam. I haven't really done a face cam before, so it's a little weird watching myself speak whilst watching the gameplay. But anyway, onto the work. And then my graphics course, the coursework exam kind of thing that I'm doing a packaging for a mobile phone. I've actually just decided to do the iPhone 5S. I've done a limited edition, and there might be a picture on the screen of some design that I've done over the last couple of weeks when I've been doing this exam. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I've also been reading again a lot recently. When I was a lot younger, I used to read a series called The Chronicles of Ancient Darkness, and that was a super cool series. I did really enjoy reading that. It's an 8-book saga, I guess you could call it a saga. Chronicles, they call it Chronicles. The author is Michelle Pava. She's a very good writer. It's basically following the main character, who is Torak, or I don't know, when I read it, I pronounced it as Torak, and his female companion, Ren, and his animal companion, who is a wolf, a grey wolf called Wolf. So he kind of switches between the perspectives of both Torak and Wolf. When it goes through Wolf, it kind of calls humans tall-tailers and things like that. It's really cool. The series is really interesting. If you haven't read it before, you definitely should try. Give it a read. It's a really cool read. But I've actually been reading The Hunger Games. This is the first time of me reading through them. I bought them back in 2012 when the film came out, so I watched the first film and bought all 3 books. I started to read the first book, but I didn't really get into it as much as I had done The Chronicles of Ancient Darkness, and I just didn't really read them. But recently I picked the first book up again, and I was absolutely loving reading it. I haven't read since properly since I was 15. So going back into reading, I'm kind of slow. But I finished the first book now, and I'm on Catching Fire. The first book was very good. The very, very descriptive, and the main characters are really cool, although Katniss seems to be some kind of insane person who doesn't really know where her emotions lie. But I'm sure you've read The Hunger Games before, and I'm just kind of repeating things for you. But if you haven't read The Hunger Games, what the hell are you doing? You should really start reading them. Or if you don't really read, you can always get an audiobook on audiobook.com or whatever the fuck it's called. The one who seems to be audible.com, that's the one. You sponsor every YouTuber under the sun now. But I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm sure you can find plenty of people. Rooster Teeth have a sponsorship with them, but I'm not giving away free promotions. But so yeah, but I'm reading Catching Fire now. I've got about a third of the way through, I think, and I've just got up to the bit where Katniss meets the two runaways from District 8, and they explain about the revolution and the uprising and things like that, and the Mockingjay being a symbol of hope and things like that. But the films didn't really portray that very well. The second film didn't really have any of that scene in it. The two characters that are from District 8 don't even appear in the film at all, which is a bit of a shame. But most movies based on books tend to do that. They don't really stay true to the book 100%. They usually follow the story about 70%, I guess. But the first Hunger Games film, from what I've read, the actual games part was very, very true to the film, so that's good. The book and the film and the games were very, very good. We're talking about the Hunger Games. If you didn't really know, I'm not really big on archery, but I am a big fan of archery. If you watch my Skyrim series, I always use an archer there. In video games, whenever you get the opportunity to play as an archer character, it really interests me, and that's what I do. Assassin's Creed 3, I run around with a bow and arrow. So I've actually ordered my own more archery equipment. I do still have my own bow and arrow set. They're actually behind me now. My bow is on the bed. There you go, you can kind of see it there. The cap thing, that's my recurve bow, which is pretty cool. So I've ordered some new stuff. I bought some new limbs for my bow, a new target, some new arrows and stuff, because the arrows I've got are really, really shit, and it's almost impossible to get a bullseye with them. I'm pretty good at archery, relatively speaking. I'm not like an Olympic standard, but I do get a lot of bullseyes with a good set of arrows and a good bow. But the game is now coming to an end, so I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed my beautiful face in the darkness that it is my room. The window there is not very good at all for letting light in, because there's the garage right next to it, so it's kind of redundant as a window, I guess. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to comment in the comments that tell me you enjoyed the video, and if you want me to do more face cams, more commentaries like this, be sure to tell me in the comments, and follow me on Twitter. I've been tweeting a lot more recently, so yeah, thank you for watching, guys.